What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video for the First Descendant. Today we're going over trigger modules, what they are, what they do, and how to get them. Stay tuned. So trigger modules are the newest addition to the First Descendant module system. They are essentially augmentation modules, and they are farmed in the Axion planes by getting trigger module boxes from missions and by defeating the Wall Crasher. Every Descendant ability has been given special tags such as Ally Enhancement, Global Dot, Explosive Projectile, Aimed Shot, etc. These can now be further enhanced using trigger modules. Trigger modules grant special abilities and or augmentations based on certain ability trigger tags. More on that in a bit. Here, you can see that the trigger module slot is locked. This is because there are 3 requirements to unlock the slot. You have to apply 10 catalysts to the character, use an activator, and reach level 40 in the respective arcade tuning. Once these 3 requirements have been met, the slot will turn into this symbol, which means it is ready to be unlocked. Now that it's ready to be unlocked, head over to Anais and craft a refined Axiom crystal. The ingredients for this can all be farmed within the Axiom planes. Once that's done, head over to the Prime Hands and select Unlock Arcade Trigger. This will fully unlock the slot for use. Open up your Descendant module screen and click the newly opened trigger slot. This will bring up a new menu that shows you all of the trigger modules you currently have in your inventory. The top icon here in the upper left shows you all of them that you have. But if you click each individual ability down the side here, it'll show you the ones that will specifically interact with said ability's specific trigger tags. As you can see, I have multiple of the same ones. This is because they are just like reactors and external components, as in their stats have a range: blue, purple, and yellow, as seen here on the top right of each individual module. You cannot upgrade these stats like reactors and components, but you can farm better ones and swap them out. Note that these are just like normal modules. They can be equipped and unequipped anytime you want, and you can use the same trigger module on multiple Descendants. You can also equip a different module per build, so you won't have to constantly swap them out as you change builds. Currently, there are 9 trigger modules available, with more coming out regularly. Currently, there are Battering Ram, which causes an earthquake whenever you use a Clash ability. The damage of this is based on your defense, and it also taunts enemies. Cyclic Amplifier increases skill power based on the type of damage dealt: fusion, singular, dimension, or tech. Particle Conversion Emitter adds more damage to support players. Whenever you use Ally Enhancement, Healing, Charging, or Supply tagged abilities, you gain increased damage proportionate to your skill power. Death by 1,000 Cuts triggers off of projectile tags. Each type of projectile grants X amount of stacks, 1, 4, or 6, and once you reach the maximum of 10 stacks, RK meteors will rain down from above, dealing additional damage. Gap in Time triggers when you use the normal AoE tag. This causes additional damage, and it is inversely proportionate to the current skill cooldown reduction. Power Beyond triggers off Global Dot and Ground Dot. Once you build up 4 stacks, a amorphous phenomenon will appear under the enemies, granting tow and reducing their attack by a percentage of the skill range boost ratio. RK Leak is triggered by the Continuous Damage tag. This consumes MP and increases skill power modifier proportionate to the amount of current MP compared to your MP max. This also recovers MP when a continuous damage skill kills enemies. Kuiper Hollow Points upgrade your bullets to cause forced weakened on enemies. This increases weak point damage per stack and is consumed once actual weak point is performed. This is a universal skill and does not require any specific tags to trigger. Full Arcade Jacket consumes 20 MP to apply arcade coating to your current magazine. This causes skill power damage to enemies hit by your firearms until the current magazine runs out. This is also universal and does not require a specific tag. Here is an example of the Death by 1,000 Cuts trigger module so you can see them in action. Using the right module and build combo will have some really cool effects and will change how your Descendants deal damage. Feel free to experiment and see what kinds of cool combinations you can come up with. And that's it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.